I was going to choose a different topic, but I decided to choose support. And what does that mean? So we're going to wait for a few people to get in here first, and then we're going to get started, guys. But yeah, we're going to discuss what it means to support someone else, to take care of someone else, to care for somebody else. What it truly means to support them. What's up, Sean? How you doing, brother? What's up, Davey? You were almost first. Sean beat you. Darn it. Yeah, he beat you. Well, all right, guys. We got 3 people in here so far. Show ain't really started yet. So we're going to see how far it goes. I'm a little tired, so we'll see how long I can go. But we got some extra light in the place. All kinds of stuff. What's up, Motorsports? How you doing, brother? Hanging with your plants? Oh, I've been all right, bro. Just a little tired today, man. We've had a good day, but it's definitely been a long one. We got to interview my mom this afternoon. That was all good. Almost. So far it's all the mods have showed up. Yeah. We'll get a few more people to chime in here in a minute. Yeah, no, I get you, man. Now let's go on ahead, since we've got a few people in that are mods and we've got some new folks in. Let's go on ahead and jump into what it means to support. All right, guys. There's many ways to support people. There's emotional support, physical support, financial support, there's even spiritual support, but guys, it all boils down to one thing. You are choosing to help somebody. You are choosing to take care of that person, emotionally, physically, financially, whatever it may be. And that support is usually something that gives somebody the last little boost that they need to get back on their feet, guys. Trust me, I've been there. That last little boost of support my dad just gave me recently is the only reason why I was able to get my RV, guys. It was the only reason why I was able to get where I wanted to go. But we're going to start with each kind of support. First off, we're going to start with financial support. Everybody knows this one. It's pretty easy. You choose to pay for somebody else's crap. The biggest type of financial support, I believe, in the world right now is child support. That is a huge revenue. That brings in a lot of money for a lot of states, and child support is something that I believe should be paid in most circumstances. All right. Because you see, if the kid's yours, it's your duty to take care of it. That's why, even though I should be bringing in $700 and something a month, I only bring in $347. It's because I choose to pay my child support, guys. I choose to, do what I'm supposed to do as best I can. That's what a father does. But yeah, it put me in a bind. I don't care. That's what a dad does. How you doing, Dami? How you doing, Aiden? How you doing, everybody? Yes, child support is important. Now, here is the downside to that, guys. This is a problem that a lot of Americans face. I don't know about how it is the rest of the world, but a lot of Americans face this issue, guys. It's called baby trapping. And this is where the mother does whatever she can to get pregnant. And even if it means going to somebody else, and a lot of dads have been hit after they've raised a child for 11, 12, sometimes 18 years. Then all of a sudden they find out the kid ain't even theirs. The child belonged to their best friend, or the child belonged to the brother, or something like that, and they've been supporting that kid for that long. Now, those men usually still end up continuing to support that child. Why? Because they raised them. That fatherly bond's there. Do they want to pay child support? And do I believe they need to pay child support? No. Do I believe they should be able to have a choice of whether or not they want to be in that child's life? Yes. Why? Because the mother tricked them into thinking they were the dad in the first place. But guys, that can only be put on women. And that's only certain women. That's not all women, but guys, I've seen it happen to a friend of mine. I ain't even joking. Took care of a kid for 11 years. And then when the child went to the hospital and needed a blood transfusion, he was just like, well, go on ahead and take mine. It's a dominant type of blood. And they were like, your child's not even related to you, sir. Is he adopted? And my friend broke down crying in the middle of the hospital because, he'd been there for every ultrasound. He was there for the gender reveal. He was excited to be a dad. And then he found out it wasn't his, but he still takes good care of that kid. That kid comes to him, still calls him Papa, but he doesn't pay child support. And he told her he wasn't going to. She had to figure it out on her own. But emotionally, which is what we'll get to later when we talk about emotional support, he's there for that kid. If you're a parent, you are choosing to financially support your child. Don't make your child get a job as soon as they're old enough, unless you're wanting to teach them. If you're wanting to teach them responsibility, by all means, ask them to get a part-time job. If you're wanting them to help pay for a car, get them to get a part-time job. But if you're not asking any of these things of them, guys, that means that as a parent, you sign a contract to be financially responsible for that child, and it's your job to provide them with everything they need. But same with pets. You get a pet, it's your job to financially provide for that animal for the rest of its days, because you chose to take it on. That's financial support, guys. But that one's pretty self-explanatory. I just wanted to get onto that one for a minute for those who might not understand it. Now, on to the next one, which is going to be emotional support. Look, guys, emotional support is a big thing. There's a lot of us who have grown up without it. And because of that, we are a little bitter. There's a lot of us who have grown up without any form of love, or any form of support. And because of that, we've messed up. We're not exactly the best of people. What's up, nobody? How you doing, man? What's up, Leno? We're just sitting here with our water. A mustache rag. Every time I drink. But anyway, so yeah, emotional support. Guys, that's a big thing, especially when you have children or you have lovers. Like if you have a girlfriend, or a boyfriend especially, guys, men need emotional support as much as women do. Sometimes even more because of the bull crap we put up with. I remember when I was in the workforce, the ladies that was in the group, they got treated nice. The guys that was in the group, oh, buddy, you better work hard and you better work better than everybody else. Because if you don't, you're in trouble, man. You're going to be the one that might get sacked whenever it comes around to time to, lay people off, unless you work your butt off, and that's just true. Guys, they're talking about emotional support, and guys, one of the biggest problems I'm seeing with emotional support is parents, old school baby boomers and Gen X's and stuff like that, having issues accepting kids that are different. A prime example, one where nobody was getting hurt, wasn't no big deal. Kid came out and got busted being a furry. And there was nothing wrong with him being a furry. He just liked to dress up in the costume, liked the idea of a werewolf persona, and played around at Comic Cons. It was no big deal. But when his dad found out about it, oh, it was a problem. It was a problem for him. And I still to this day don't think that they get along anymore, guys. And that is very sad. But, when it comes down to emotional support, his dad could have just been like, son, it's okay. I don't agree with it. I don't understand it, but I'll see what I can do to get to know it and to understand it and to maybe try to go to a con with you, but I'm not dressing up. And that's all he had to do. Just be there emotionally. Be there for them. If someone is breaking down, try your best to help lift them up. Remind them of their good qualities, not their bad ones. Remind them of the good memories. Don't sit there and talk about the bad ones. If they're having a crisis, guys, the last thing they want is negativity. So the best emotional support you can give there is making sure that you let that person know that they're loved, that they are cared for, that someone wants to be there for them. And emotional support is one of the most important ones, because emotional support also can determine whether or not a marriage is going to work. Guys, you can't have a functioning marriage if one person emotionally supports the other, but the other one just doesn't care. That's not how it works, guys. If you try to do that, you're going to see it's going to fail every time. Every time. But when you support each other emotionally, when you're there for each other physically, when you're there for each other financially, when you support each other in every single aspect, then you find out that marriages work rather well. But you got to be willing to put up with some stuff first, because marriages are also a war in a way. Y'all got to get used to each other, guys. Y'all got to understand one another. And that takes time. That takes a long time. But you'll figure it out. Now, on to physical support. Guys, in a way, that's what I do. Physical support is taking care of somebody who can't physically take care of themselves. You do it for them. Now, my friend who's physically handicapped, he's paralyzed. He does 99% of his stuff on his own. But what he can't reach, I take care of for him. Like, he can't do the laundry, so I do the laundry. He can't get out in the yard because of the way the ground is. I get out in the yard. There are several things that I do for him because he simply can't do it. He can't stand up. And he got some long arms, but he ain't that long of arms. He ain't Mr. Stretch, so it just doesn't work for him sometimes. He's got to actually need some help. Well, you also have people in your family that might be mentally or physically messed up. They need your physical support. They need you to come in every now and then and give them a big hug, give them a good kiss on the cheek, remind them that they're part of the family. Because I'm telling you guys, we who are handicapped, we who are mentally messed up especially, we tend to feel like we're not part of the group. We tend to feel like we don't belong, when all we need is just somebody to walk up there and be like, nah, you belong, brother. You belong, sister. Come on. Take my hand. Let's go have some fun. That's really all they need sometimes. And let's see. What do you recommend for the people who can't find it through others? Who can't find support through others? Yeah, find it within. Or sometimes get the right pet. The right animal a lot of times can help you out. It can really make you feel better. Jen might not be popping in here, guys. I've been trying to give her some emotional support all night, and it hasn't been working. She's having a panic attack. PTSD from prior boyfriends, guys. And the fact that she feels like nobody here wants her around. When we all want our Jin Jin, and I know we do. Thank you all so much for being so concerned about her and asking so much about her. I'll make sure to let her know when we get off. But anyway, guys, when you physically support somebody, you hold them up, you lift them up, you make sure that they actually have what they need. That can be food, that can be bedding, that can be, exercise equipment when they don't have it, if that's what they're looking for. But to physically support somebody, you make sure they better themselves every day. You make sure that physically they make themselves better every single day, and you try to help out what they can't do. Guys, that's always, helping the elderly is a great form of physical support. They can't always walk so fast. They can't always stand all the way up straight to reach something, guys. My mom can't stand up straight, as y'all seen today. She's a little old hunched over woman. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Thank you, Flying 90. But anyway, guys. I do apologize if I'm not as bouncy and happy as I usually am. I'm really tired today. I had to double down on the chores because I had a lot to do before I left and a lot to do after I left. And I spent 3 hours out with my mom today. So I got behind. I hope you do something today that made yourself better than yesterday. Well, that is awkward. I'm glad you said that, Flying 90. I will be making a short video about it, being calm and being still. Yeah, guys, you can't support somebody else emotionally or physically or financially if you can't do it for yourself. So self-support is another big thing, guys. Being able to support yourself and being able to take care of yourself doesn't always necessarily mean financial. You need to be able to take care of yourself mentally. You need to be able to take care of yourself physically. You need to be able to take care of yourself financially, and you need to be able to take care of yourself emotionally. If you can do those things, then yeah, you're ready for somebody to be in your life. But or even a pet, I wouldn't even suggest a pet. Now emotionally unstable, yes, going ahead sometimes get a dog or something like that, unless that you got anger issues. Then never get an animal. If you get an animal with anger issues, get something like a snake. Something you ain't got to mess with that often. But if you get a dog or something like that, you'll be surprised how quick it boosts your emotions. Like I got my Shuck in here with me right now. And he's always following me. Ain't that right, Sugar Puppers? Ain't that right? Oh, of course, I'm going to go to talk to him. I look over there, and he's licking his butt, of course. Thank you, Shep. Thank you. Yeah, you want to talk about awkward? I turn around and look at. No, you ain't getting up here and licking me now after you were licking your butt. No way. You can get up here, but you ain't licking me. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Drag your fat butt up here. Come on. There you go. Oh, no. You were just licking anus. No way. No. No, you were just licking butt. You were just licking butt. Not happening. Oh, man. Anyway, guys, yeah, so self-support. You got to be able to support yourself on all fronts before you can support anyone else. And the reason why I say that is because if you ain't got your own emotions in check, you're going to lose them in front of the person you love. And that can hurt people. If you don't have your own finances in check, you can end up running into arguments about money. Actually, majority of divorces nowadays are done because of one person couldn't make enough money for the other person. So that's a sad thing. Most divorce cases are over money. The next largest amount of divorce cases are over children that are not the fathers. So that's very sad. That's two different kinds of support. They're just out the window. And then you've got to have your own, let's see, it was emotional, financial, and I've done been yakking too long. Oh man. Hi, how you doing, sweet cowgirl? All these different things work together to just mean support, period. When you look down at it in the very end, support is something that just needs to be given. The support for your friends is a big one. Friendship nowadays isn't what it used to be. Back in the day, we would drop everything, hop on our bikes, and haul butt halfway across town because a friend didn't feel good, and we wanted to show up with our favorite G.I. Joe video or our favorite toys, and we wanted to chill with him and have fun with him while he was sick, so that way he could have somebody to keep him company. We do it right after school. Our parents would get so mad because we just spread whatever infection he had all amongst us, but we do it every time. There was no way to stop us. Thank you, Davey. Thank you so much. My divorce had opened my eyes a lot of things that I have. You know what? Flying 90, that's true. When you close your eyes at the end of the day, unless you're me, there's only one person in that head. Which people like me, that's the reason why we have so much trouble. When we try to clear our heads, there's about 50, 60 different people sometimes that we got to get out of there. In my case, there's 90 something and counting, and it's just the way it is, man. But that's where emotional support comes in. Y'all saw today when y'all met my mother. She's very supportive of anything that I go through, of anything that I do. And it's because she's seen me grow up. I was a devious child. I was a pain in the butt. But hey there, Frost. Cop said it's their fault, Jesus Christ. All right. But anyway, my mother's the one that taught me to be accepting. She's the one who taught me to be supportive. My grandmother just went at me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Davey. But my grandma just went at me with a paddle or whatever she could grab. My Granny Gage, she taught me love, kindness, and patience. My grandpa, he's the one who taught me hunting and fishing. And then my grandpa Norton, my mama's daddy, he's the one who taught me everything else. So that was good support. It was a good upbringing, guys. It was a good life. It was quiet. It was simple. It was very filled with family, And yeah, I had it rough to a degree, because with my condition and everything like that, not all the family supported me. Some of them did, but not all of them did. The medic has arrived. Hi, Ghost. How you doing? Oh, wow. And just in time, too. You arrived within 6 minutes of me having to take my medication, brother. Oh, man. We got all the Knights Generals here almost. Oh, I got to just sip on that water because my instincts are telling me just down that thing. But I got to sip on it because I got to wait another 5 minutes so I can take my meds. But yeah, guys, The support we get from you guys on here, fan support. That's another big thing, especially for content creators. Fandom, and followers and support from people with like minds. That is something that is an excellent thing that I never thought I would find on here. Davey, Flying 90, Jin, Frost, Ghost, Ohan, all you guys, we all share like minds. And those like mind. By the way, Frost is now officially, I just thought about it. Frost is now officially the head of the Sapphire Rose chapter. There's the meds. But he is now officially the head of the Sapphire Rose chapter. Yeah, Jin had a panic attack, and I'm checking on that. I'm really working on it, but she was afraid she didn't belong. And guys, I know she belongs here. I know all y'all miss her. And thank y'all so much for asking where she is and everything. I'm definitely gonna let her know, because she was so worried that you guys didn't like her. And guys, that's where emotional support comes in. You see, because she was tormented so much throughout her life that this whole group of completely accepting, loving, kind people is so foreign to her that it scares her, guys. She's afraid that everybody's going to turn their back on her because she's a hunchback. Guys, it doesn't matter. She's afraid everybody's going to turn their backs on her because she has anxiety. Doesn't matter. We're not going to do it. She's our turquoise queen. And I hope that she'll get to feeling better here real soon. But I'm going to have a long, long time with her tonight and try to cheer her up. Nothing like good cold water. Your next show topic should be self-validation. You know what? That's a good one. Yeah, I know, Frost. Thank you so much for trying to calm her down. It's rather difficult to calm somebody down with a severe anxiety attack like that. It's because every turn you take, they're going to look at the negative of it. And you got to be able to find a positive in every single one of their negatives. And that's not so easy to do. But I thank you for the support you showed. That's the whole reason why I chose the topic for tonight's video. So many people were so worried about my Jin, and y'all all are still worried about my Jin. I'm still worried about my Jin, and it's all incredible that you guys really care that much, and that is what makes this channel work. That is what makes the nights, because we actually come together and we care for one another and we fight for one another. And that is what we come here for. That is what we go around the world to do. That is what the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum is all about. We care for everybody. We've got the chapter of the Amethyst Rose, the chapter of the Onyx Rose. We've got the chapter of the Sapphire Rose. We've got so many people have chosen the chapter of the Emerald Rose. So many people have chose their chapters, and each chapter is going to have a different kind of charity that they have to work towards. For instance, Flying 90 has requested a athletic charity. So we're going to see what we could donate to the Special Olympics, whenever we get a chance. Yeah, you haven't chose yet, Ghost. Just no bean slap. Gold represent. Yep. He's definitely the gold. He's the leader of the gold chapter. It's not what chapter you want to join, Ghost. You're one of the original Knights Generals. So what chapter do you want? I mean, we got the ruby, the amber, and let's see what else. Ruby, amber, sapphire's taken. So is golden. So yeah, I think it's just ruby and sapphires left. Czilla, what's up, Steven? Oh, I wish Jin Jin was here. You know, I know everybody's chanting for her. Ghost, if you wish to, you can start your own color, but that just means I got to find another Knights General. That's all good though. October Cowboy, hi. You know what, guys? Give me just a second. I'm gonna let her know everybody's calling for you. I just sent her a text message saying y'all are all calling for the Ghostly Empire chapter. You know what? The chapter of the white rose to represent the ghost, because we're doing colors, remember? So the chapter of the ethereal rose, you know, might actually be sounds better. The chapter of the ethereal rose. There you go, Bubba. Yep. You're not in the chapter of the Onyx, Frost. You run the chapter of the Onyx. Nothing much there, outdoor cowboy. We just chilling and chit chatting. We just got through talking about you see, final thoughts every night is a video where I come on here and I spend the first 30 minutes talking about a topic that I've been thinking about all day. And then the last 30 minutes is just us hanging out and having fun. There's my Jin. There she is. Kerfuffle, actually, you'd be really close. It's about 5 miles for me to get 10K steps. Wow. There's our Jin. I told you, baby, everybody was missing you. You know. And I told you they all loved you, baby. A chapter of the Pale Rose sounds cool, too. Yes, the queen has arrived. Let her sit on her throne. See, baby, I told you everybody wanted you here. You know, we all love you. Especially me. So, guys, I saw something kind of neat recently. Did you know it doesn't take much to open up your own village? And we actually have enough people to do it. That would be kind of cool. I actually sat down and thought about it last night. What would it be like to open up our own little village, you know, and all of us be able to live in peace and harmony? That seemed like so much fun. But yeah, I'm not going to relocate everybody. Charities I'd like to adopt in my chapter means so helping the homeless and sticking up for the junior knights. I'll give you more details in Discord. All right. Nice. Helping the homeless. That'll definitely work. Fight the good fight, Jin. Yeah, there you go, my baby. RD Rookie. Nice to meet you, man. Where's that flag from? I recognize it, but I can't remember. You're all good, Jin, baby. It's okay. Hey, Marlon. Or Marilyn, how you doing? All right. Thank you for saying good night. Thank you for showing up. 17 people, 13 likes, 464 subs. Oh, yeah. I'll see you later, Outdoor Cowboy. Yeah, like, share, and subscribe, guys. My name is Clint Gage. I do multiple videos a day. I try to face the problems the world doesn't want to face. I try to spread wisdom that the world has lost. And I hope you guys will come along with me on this journey, because I have several ideas planned and we have been able to start actually following through with a few. So hopefully you can come along for the rest of them. Because we've got my forge coming. So we've got a forging video. We've even got a nice, pretty railroad spike to forge with. We've got, Shuck, did you fart? You awful, awful thing. Oh, I ought to shave you. Anyway, sorry, guys. My dog can be weaponized. I promise you that. Good Lord. Ugh. Anyway, excuse me a second. You're a stinky boy. There we go. Yeah, shuck farts. They're awful. But guys, today we actually didn't have as many viewers as I thought we were going to have when talking with my mom. But we did go on a little early. However, we did get to, I hope you guys get to go check it out. We did get to go to the Big Thicket Visitor Center. And it was really cool to be out there and sitting there. Next time when I get a chance, I'll actually take you guys on a tour through the inside of the Big Thicket Visitor Center, because your boy is working on becoming a volunteer there. So that's going to be my random act of kindness. I'm going to end up becoming a volunteer with the Big Thicket organization to be able to take better care and do more wildlife conservation like I used to in the past. I remember you, Hilda. Yeah, I do, Miss Hilda Perez. Oh, yeah. So we're going to be volunteering and going back into the Texas Parks and Wildlife, guys. That's going to be my random act of kindness. And my personal chapter, the chapter of the Silver Rose, is going to be the chapter that deals with wildlife and nature conservation. So that's going to be my shtick. Oh, with the bean slapping mother. No, I was the one that slapped somebody with the bean and cheese burrito. My mom didn't slap anybody with it. She just confirmed it. My indoor cat took a dump in her litter box and it stank. So my cousin sprayed perfume and it made it smell better. So oh no. It smells like poop and flowers now. Oh yeah. But no, but yeah, now guys, it was so great. Oh yeah, Troll's Bane's still here. I just had him sitting over in the corner because I haven't had to use him. We always gonna have Troll's Bane close by. Oh, I believe it was so bad. Yeah, I definitely believe it was so bad. What was 90s charity for again? Sports. For Special Olympics. I gotta actually go on it. I don't know if Jin's still in here. I hope she is. I really, really do. Our local supporting our local strip clubs. You would fly 90. the boobs ain't gonna get bigger themselves. You would do that. And it stayed for the whole night, and it was right in my room. Oh, good Lord, poor Frost. But yeah, guys, I don't know if Jin's still in here or not. I still got her up here on top to text her, but I just hope she's feeling much, much better. You guys were all very supportive whenever she came in here. So I hope that everything's going to go good. Oh, I know we accept her, everybody. You know, she's just, her mind doesn't think we do. And it's because it has never been accepted. It has never been loved. And that's what we're here for. You know, that's why the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum treat the world with love, kindness, charity, chastity, and chivalry. We are trying to bring back the old ways. Oh. You're going to go full Russian until she gets back. Thank you so much, Frost. Wheelchair who does ultra marathons with his dad. They're super gnarly. I'd like to talk to his dad and find out a better way to support something like that. Definitely. Definitely for sure. You know, Ghost, I'd read your replies, but I can't read Russian. All I know is Don Vides I drank all my water. Oh well. Oh well. I really don't feel like going all the way back to the main house to grab it. He's like, Jen, please, I can't understand Ghost. Guys, she might need some time, you know, so just give her a little bit. She came in here to make a quick show. But you got to remember, she's shy, guys. And she's got a lot of trauma she's working through, which is why I'm trying to help her work through it. You know, one of the many, many, many reasons why I spend so much time talking to her. You know, it helps to make her feel better. It helps us to get to know each other. And it helps her to calm down, you know, because so far I'm the main thing that calms down her anxiety. And that's support, guys. You know, that's like what we were talking about in the beginning. That's how you literally become supportive of somebody. You take on their troubles, their struggles, and their strifes, and you solve them for them. You know, and that doesn't mean do it all the time. But when they need it, they need it. You know, and right now my Jin needs it. So there's a heavy chance that we'll probably be getting off in about another 3 minutes or about another 2 minutes, just to make sure that my Jin is okay, guys. Because I feel kind of weird doing the video without her in the audience and knowing that she's having her problems right now, guys. You know, because I love her to death and I don't want anything to happen to her. So we might just end it here at 45 minutes instead of an hour. You know, I do apologize for that, guys, but I'm worried about my Jen, and I know all you guys are too. So for all of you who are in the Discord, I'll definitely be leaving messages as to how Jen's doing. But as for right now, we definitely miss her, and I hope she's going to come back soon. You know, it's been a little rough for her lately because she's meeting my mom, she's met my dad, she's met my stepmom, and she was afraid all of them were going to reject her. And instead they didn't. They welcomed her with open arms. And that freaked her out, guys, because it's never happened. It scared the heck out of her, you know, and it's just because it's so brand new. All of this being accepted by a group of people, being loved, being popular. This is all new to Jen. And it's a little overwhelming sometimes. It's like a culture shock. So that's why she's having panic attacks, guys. Ooh. Yeah, man's got to do what a man's got to do for sure. I got to go be the king and save the queen, you know. We're off to beat anxiety. But guys, in all seriousness, you know, I am getting off here in about 10 seconds. So I just wanted to say I love all y'all. Thank y'all so much for showing up. You're always amazing. Sorry we ended 15 minutes early, but my Jin needs me and I can't wait any longer. So I'm going to let you guys go here. And we love you guys. Take care of yourselves. See you from the swamp, later from a gator. And remember, love your mama, love your papa, love yourself. Be kind and always find a way to help. All right? Keep it going, guys. Later. Hit the button.